Hi there, my name is Stephanie McLeod-Estevez. I'm the art therapist who has written the book Grow Your Glow, an art therapy and writing prompt journal for self-love. If you're catching this video, then you have the opportunity to do what I call an art therapy warm-up. And if you're like, what's that? Well, a lot of times when people sit down to do art therapy, they can get a little caught in their head, a little performance anxiety, etc. So just like with a group exercise class, you're not going to hop into the hardest part of the class. No, you're going to start from the beginning with a warm-up. And so I'm going to encourage you to take your art supplies, and I'm going to guide you through a series of marks. And as you do them, I want you to tune in to how does this feel? Not just with what I'm doing and what I'm creating, but also what does it stir inside of me? Because this can help you interpret, and translate, okay, how do I reflect this thought, feeling, memory, experience through color, shape, and form? So I hope you're going to enjoy it. And let me just go over what I have, because I'm going to do it along with you. So before we get going, I want to show you what I have in front of me for my supplies. Because one of the most important things to do, especially when you're new to art therapy, but even if you've done this before, is to give yourself access to materials that you're not kind of trying to figure out, what exactly am I doing here? Now, the more familiar you get with telling your story through color, shape, and form, you definitely want to invite in, materials that maybe are a little more challenging, whether that's painting, whether that's collaging, etc. But for this purpose, for the art therapy warm-up, you kind of want materials that offer some level of control, right? So I've got colored pencils in front of me, and I have these fine tip markers, as well as materials that help you blend, right? Because first of all, art therapy happens to really connect you with your feelings, and a lot of times we have mixed feelings. So blending can sometimes represent those mixed feelings. It also can be so satisfying to do. So things like chalk pastels, and these are not fancy ones. I just got the lowest cost ones at my local art supply store. And then oil pastels, which are sometimes called crayons. And so like this. So these two are blendable. And then I have this fun little one called charcoal sticks. They come in various sizes. And what I love about charcoal is both the way it feels on the paper, but also the way you can kind of highlight and outline certain things. So, but you can do this literally, this exercise, with a pencil and a pen. So you don't have to have anything special in front of you to benefit from the exercise. So I'm gonna just change the position of the camera so that you can watch me draw. Hi. All right. So I'm going to just open up a few supplies actually. So because while I'm going to be, we're going to be drawing each mark for about a minute or so, it's helpful to have them opened up in front of you. So I'm even going to put some pencils right in front of me, because I definitely encourage you to consider switching the colors, switching the medium that you're working with. And by medium, that is like the art supply. Okay, so let's start by taking a breath in and out. Remember, just like everything else in art therapy, there's no right or wrong way to do this. So I'm going to ask you to begin by making light marks on your paper. So any kind of mark can do. The most important thing is that this is so just like gently caressing your paper. And notice, how gentle can you be? How soft can you be? And still create something. And as you make these soft, gentle marks, how do you feel inside? Trust whatever's coming up for you. What kinds of emotions, sensations, feelings happen inside of your body, mind, spirit, and self as you create these light marks on the paper. Now we're going to switch to pressing really firmly onto paper. Like as firm as you can go. How firm, strong, and sturdy can you be? And yet still create something. And as you do this, make these super firm marks. Notice, how do I feel inside? How do these sturdy, firm marks impact my body, my mind, my spirit? Tune in as you create these tenacious, solid, and robust marks. Trust whatever is coming up for you. What sensations, emotions, feelings, perhaps memories are stirred with these firm, sturdy marks. Now we're going to move as slowly as we can across the paper. So any kind of mark will do. I just want you to notice how gradual and slow can you be, and yet still create something. And as you do this, how does this make you feel inside? Tune in to your body, mind, spirit, and self as you create these gradual, unhurried, and slow marks. Trust whatever is coming up for you. Okay, so you might have guessed that where we're going next is moving quickly across your paper So scribbling is welcome here. Whew. How swiftly, hastily, and fast can you and your marks be, and yet still create something? And as you do this, how does this make you feel inside? Tune in to your body, mind, spirit, and self as you create these quick, fast, and hasty marks. Trust whatever is coming up for you. What kinds of sensations, emotions, feelings are stirred with these quick marks? Whew. Oh man, that was a workout. Okay, now we're going to switch to making smooth shapes like circles, ovals, and spirals. Essentially, shapes that do not have any points on them. How smooth, effortless, and fluid can you and your shapes and your marks be? And as you do these smooth shapes, how do they make you feel inside? Tune in to your body, mind, spirit, and self as you create these smooth shapes, trusting whatever is coming up for you. What kinds of sensations, emotions, feelings, and memories arise with these smooth shapes? Final mark. Now we're going to make shapes with edges and points on them. So like triangles and zigzags and squares. You know, essentially shapes that are pointy or have edges. And as you do these kinds of shapes, how sharp and pointy can you and your shapes be? And when you're feeling sharp and pointy and edgy, how does that make you feel inside of your body, mind, spirit, and self? How do these shapes impact you? Tune in as you create these sharp shapes and trust whatever is coming up for you. What kinds of sensations, emotions, feelings, and memories remind you of sharp, pointy experiences? Okay, You did it. I hope you really enjoyed this art therapy warm-up. I definitely encourage you to bookmark or save this page, because anytime you sit down to do an art therapy prompt from Grow Your Glow, you might want to, just warm up a little bit, get the flow going, and then go into doing the self-love prompts. So I hope that you have enjoyed this session with me, and feel free to leave a comment below. And I will also place the link below to the book and my free Substack, just in case you are just randomly coming across this video and you're very curious as to what exactly this is all about. So thanks for being here with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, thank you. Bye for now.